4 qualifying spots on the back of the pre-A final up for grabs here. Nick Trafford in pole position has grabbed the whole shot. And he'll have to forgive me if I don't recognise everyone. I can see Paul Williams in the mix there, trying to get his money's worth as usual, coming through the pre-B final. Right now, that looks like Andrew Cherry in second place. In third place, I should say. That's Mark Turner in second. As they stream down the back straight for the first time. See how. '28 in this B final. This is a full. It's a full B grid or a full B entry. As I get myself sorted out, it was Nick Trafford leading. There he is, super heavyweight, one of the, I think the only one in this pre-B final who says weight matters not so much. Mark Turner in second, Paul Williams in third. The battle is on over fourth place, as it always is. Strong headwind as they go down into the last corner. Andrew Cherry had fourth place. And the wind is picking up here, blowing stronger than ever. Adam Wright finds himself in the pre-B final in his distinct blue and white suit with a green lid, greenish. So Nick Trafford's lead was 0.6 of a second, and that's enough to be outside of the tour going down the back straight. Mark Turner in 25 second, Paul Williams. Adam Wright trying to close in to pass Andrew Cherry. Not this time. Behind them. It's getting a little bit busy. And it's hard to spot who is who in there. I can see Aaron Stevens at the back of this group. Get an idea from the numbers. Coming towards us now. So cart number 40. Or 49, I think that is. Craig Rankin. Oh, my camera work. My camera work is gone to pot. Well, we've got a break. We've got 5 away at the front to fight over 4 qualifying spots. Nick Trafford is looking comfortable ahead of Mark Turner, Paul Williams, Adam Wright. Adrian Brammer is there as well. I suspect your top 4 is coming from this group of 5, because there's the gap to the battle for 6th place. Headed by Craig Rankin. .30 is Robert Stapleton. Going down the inside and getting it done. So Rob Stapleton moves into 6th place. And he has a job on. The gap behind him, or sorry, the gap to the group ahead was 2.77 seconds. That's quite a lot to do. He's got a third of this pre-B final's already gone. We're through the 4-minute mark. We have 8 minutes left. As the field come back to us again. So still Nick Trafford leading from Mark Turner, Paul Williams, Adam Wright picking up pace. He must have had a poor qualifying session because he's got plenty of pace here and is now looking for 3rd place. Although here comes Paul Williams down the inside of Mark Turner. Can he get it finished? Not quite. and he's now fallen back into Adam Wright, who wastes no time in putting it down the inside into the horseshoe. And Adrian Brammer is right there as well. Williams could be in trouble here. You could do with, nobody wants to be in 4th place, almost as much as they don't want to be in 5th and missing out. So Adam Wright heading off and after Mark Turner, and I could see him winning this final from where he is. Nick Trafford isn't that far ahead of them. He takes a look over his shoulder at Mark Turner as Turner is edging back in. He took over 1/10 of a second out of him on that last lap, and we have a race on for the lead. Turner looks to the inside. Trafford tries to push him in narrow, and this group will come back together now. Turner leads from Trafford, Wright and Williams. Oh, Trafford caught the inside curve there into the chicane. This could be a chance for Wright down at the hairpin. Just needs to get a good run through the chicane. It's on. Trafford goes narrow to hold him off. Wright will try and cross behind him for a run into the horseshoe. He looks to the inside over the hump. Here comes Wright down the inside and he's through. Trafford didn't fight it too hard. Williams has got Adrian Brammer on his bumper. It's still Perm 4 from 5. Rankin still in 6th. Actually, it's not Rankin. It's Stapleton ahead of Rankin. And Aaron Stevens has made good progress through that pack. And he now runs in 8th place. And they're pulling clear of the rest of the field. Meanwhile, up front, Adam Wright has caught up with Mark Turner, and that is for the lead. And as I predicted, Adam Wright has hit the front, and I expect him to pull clear. Although Mark Turner wants the lead back. There's a strong toe, and Paul Williams is down the inside of Nick Trafford. So from the lead, Nick Trafford now has fallen back to 4th place. And it's now his turn to sit on the bubble and run the risk of being overhauled by Adrian Brammer and miss out on qualification. Wright going for the lead again, can't get it done at the hairpin. Oh, and Turner's over the curb on the exit. And that's expertly pulled back together there from Turner. But it's allowed Paul Williams to join the pair up front. Big toe down the main straight. Turner's happy to follow though. So will Wright strike again at the hairpin? He seems to be strong down here. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. He thought about it, thought better of it. And Turner's on the curb again on the exit. Opens himself up to Wright into the horseshoe. And here comes Williams. He backs out of it. He doesn't want to run round the outside and lose a spot to Trafford. He's in very much danger of doing that. Trafford over the curb. And a chance for Brammer. Will Brammer try the crisscross? He looks to the inside. But I think Trafford managed to get the door closed. And we're back. We're back to how we were, with Wright leading from Turner. Williams in 3rd. Nick Trafford, super heavyweight, in 4th. And Adrian Brammer. And is it me? Or is 6th place beginning to cross that gap as the leaders fight over the top 4? Wright holds the lead into the horseshoe. Misses that curb on the inside, and that's going to open himself up to Turner, who looks to the inside. And Williams is going to tour through with him. And Wright gets shuffled down the outside. Around the outside, Nick Trafford into the chicane will be a bit optimistic. Not off. So Turner leads now. Williams in second, Wright in third, looking like he wants to be back by. Trafford, I think, more to cover off to hold off Brammer. Looks to the inside at the hairpin. Into the horseshoe, and Brammer's down the inside, but on the wrong side for the long run round the left-hander. But he's through. Oh! And here comes Robert Stapleton. Staple to the inside of the pair of them, and he moves through to fourth place. Trafford down to fifth, and Craig Rankin now enters the mix as well. And we got 1 minute 20 seconds left. There's a yellow flag out in the second chicane. Not sure who's binned, but he's just been restarted. So Mark Turner leads, Adam Wright second, Paul Williams in third. The battle is now over fourth place in the last qualifying spot, and that is what it's going to come down to. Right now it's Robert Stapleton in car number 30, ahead of Nick Trafford in car 38. Brammer under pressure from Rankin. Brammer goes narrow to hold Rankin off, but Rankin's determined and he goes through into the last corner. And we should be on the last lap, I think. Maybe we're going to get two more. Oh, this and the next lap and the final lap. Aaron Stevens moves through on Brammer as well. Coming through very well through the field, Aaron Stevens, although it won't be enough to see him into qualification. This is the last lap. Live timing have been a little bit slow, trying to make me look bad. So it's Turner leading and heading for a win. Ahead of Adam Wright, Paul Williams and Robert Stapleton. Nick Trafford will miss out. And Aaron Stevens having a banzai run at the end of this final, trying to get further up the field for the B final. Oh, but it doesn't work. And Rankin and Brammer come through. The race is over. I'm waiting for live timing to update. It seems to have gone a little bit, I believe Mark Turner won that one. Indeed he did, by half a second ahead of Adam Wright. Paul Williams, Robert Stapleton are provisionally the four qualifiers. Nick Trafford will have to try again in the B final. Craig Rankin, Adrian Brammer, Aaron Stevens finished in 8th place. Craig Brown, Darren Townsley was the top 10.